defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense, and you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Morant, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Make some noise.
Bridges passes to Morant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Drummond. There's the drive. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Clock at 4. And here's Kispert from the arc. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with the team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis. You know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Now here's Morant. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
And once Morant spots the open man, it's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
Pass to Booker. Here's the pick. Collapsed here in the first quarter. Poole finds Bridges. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Kispert. Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
Now here's Booker. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. To the paint. Hold. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kispert. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Lillard outside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Booker. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. The drive by Morant. Misses from close range.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Down low. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Booker against Morant. Morant drawing the double team to the middle. Here's Maxwell. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Warriors.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So on the floor for Golden State, Damian Lillard out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Klay Thompson, and it's Bol in at the 4. Booker goes in, and Booker with the jam.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship runs. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Now here's Morant. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Poole's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Jordan Poole.
Out left to the wing. Markkanen with it. Now Thompson defending. Shot clock at 6. Oh, ripped away. From the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Now here's Booker. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Bridges, he's checked in for Memphis.
Let's see it, fans.
Pass to Lyles. Now here's Poole. To halt the run. Warriors with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's so wonderful to see the growth of the WNBA, engaging new fans and sponsors. Candace, how does the league continue that ascent, you think?
I think the WNBA has to continue to do things different. We are a different game than the NBA, and we can't always use the NBA's blueprint as ours. So I think we need to continue to push that and, you know, open up more doors for ourselves.
Good point. Now here's Booker on the take. Here's Bol. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Here's Duarte. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Booker with it. Picked up by Markkanen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Lyles following the score by Golden State. And that one's good. Cool.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Booker drawing the double. And stolen by Markkanen. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Duarte. Finished off the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Booker. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 15 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Duarte from behind the arc. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. And your Grizzlies.
Drummond passes to Morant. Here's Duarte. Fires for three. Pass to Kispert. And here's Morant outside. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
Now here's Booker. And here's Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Golden State.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
There's a screen. The three from Thompson. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 13 feet out. Here's Drummond. Tipped. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Here's Booker. Out to Thompson. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He's now...
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel. It's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Kispert. Ja Morant is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Booker against Morant. Booker drawing the double. Pass to Bol. Launches it. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 12.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Poole. 6 points for him. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Clay showing some signs that time of that primetime defense he can bring.
Booker against Poole. Pass to Bol. Back to Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's Lillard. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Lauri Markkanen.
Warriors on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Now here's Booker. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Maxwell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Booker gets double teamed. And Booker with the jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. To the inside. Maxwell. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And he stays with it. Tries again, and it's blocked.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
About Clay missing 2 years of his prime and how much not just the Warrior organization but the NBA was robbed of his great play.
Shot's good by Morant.
Able to get that teardrop anytime he wants. Morant has all the shots in his bag.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Lillard. Denied by Morant. And he's able to get it back. Booker goes in. Back to Lillard. yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Moran against Booker. And there's a pick. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Pass to Bull. And stolen by Markkanen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
And you talk about Thompson. Brent, you think about that 37-point quarter or the 60 points in 3 quarters.
You just start seeing him getting into that rhythm and hitting shots from everywhere. And the best thing about it is that the Warriors guys keep finding him. They want to feed Klay Thompson and watch him go off.
Here's Booker after the basket by Memphis. And Booker gets double teamed. Pass to Bull. Inside, here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And the defense better find a way to get to Klay Thompson and locate him early.
Moran against Booker. Here's Maxwell. He tries for 3. That shot, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker, the pass to Thompson. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Warrior substitution. Time out for Golden State. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Golden State, Hassan Whiteside is out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Doug McDermott. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
4 on the clock. The shot by Duarte, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, B.A. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Lyles the screen. Here he goes. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
They get it back. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Robertson. To the inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dwight Howard picks one up.
At the line for Memphis. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. You've been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Pass to Vincent. The Warriors pull it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
All right, look who's coming up in court. Come on and get down for your business.
Kispert's checked in for Vincent.
Corey Kispert.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno, Sioux Falls, and for RGV, and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Inside, here's Howard. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Whiteside. Morant with it. And here's Kispert from the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Poole against Lillard. Poole's shot is off. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Now Morant with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Booker attacking. Lillard, the open look. That one off the back iron and out.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he drives in. Poole shot is off. Smooth sailing for Golden State. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Booker. Pass to Lillard. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Booker against Morant. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Booker goes in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time to present our
I've been missing. I don't tell nobody 'cause I don't do any